The annual Whales Festival in South Africa has been suspended due to the coronavirus global pandemic, as restrictions of public gatherings and border closures still remain in place. The organizers were forced to cancel the country's only eco-marine festival. According to the organizers, there would be a huge financial loss for not staging this year's event. Here are more details of that in this report.
It's the only eco-marine festival in South Africa. And every year the Hermanus Whale Festival promises some of the best land-based whale watching in the world. And it never disappoints. This year though, the whales have arrived to a different reception. The Whale Festival has been cancelled due to COVID-19. And with the borders still closed, there are no tourists in sight. With restrictions on gatherings, the organisers had no choice but to shelve the plans to host a popular festival. And the biggest loser is the local economy.
We couldn't have it this year. The Whale Festival is just too big over the amount of days that it's spread over. And as far as we know, it's going ahead in 2021. The financial impact has just been, the economical impact has been overwhelming. We've had a lot of people that had to close their doors. A lot of establishments that's been around with us for decades, which is quite sad.
Every year, the southern right whales make the annual journey from the cold waters of Antarctica to the warm shallow waters of Walker Bay to give birth. It's this migratory spectacle that has made the festival such a big international draw card. But with tourists still prohibited from entering the country, the domestic market has plugged a huge gap.
Whoever comes in, I'm sure will make it work. We've had an overwhelming response so far with our locals. I mean, people are actually now at the point where they are touring their own towns and touring their own country. That hasn't happened for a very, very long time to this extent.
The economy surrounding the whale migration is quite important for the town of Hermanus, and restaurants, hotels and service providers depend on a steady flow of visitors. Over the last few years, Walker Bay has welcomed a record number of whales, with numbers well above 100. But this year, far fewer have made the annual migratory journey.
This year now, currently here close by, here on the bay, here at Walker Bay, we have plus minus 60 whales that are here, of which is the smallest numbers that we have ever got in the past years.
For now, the Hermanus Whale Festival is set to resume in September 2021. And if all goes well, locals and international tourists will once again get to enjoy the birthing spectacle of some of the largest mammals in the sea.